बता रहे हैं।
Srimati Radhika is telling to her Sakhi Devangana, "Hey my friend, whatever you have said,
गुण के समान प्रतीत होता है।
actually even the defects of my beloved, they are his qualities actually. You're saying it's like a faults, but they are not his faults. But Sakhi, I'm telling you without any doubt that Shri Krishna has no prem. Please understand this to be true. I have concluded this after seeing his behavior. The proof of
वह वस्तु अनुपम महिमा का पद परम अनुभव कराती है। इसी की कहा जाता है प्रेम कहते हैं।
This is prem.
हे राधे, यह प्रेम केवल तुमने ही है। यह मैंने पहले भगवती के समर्थन के सभा में श्रवण किया था। आज उसी के उसको प्रत्यक्ष कर रहे हूँ। कौन कर रही है?
Who is saying this? So Devangana is saying,
जो देवांगना के रूप में आए,
Krishna, he came in the form of Devangana.
उस कथा की सुनकर के कहें,
And listening to this, he is saying,
जो प्रेम ऐसे प्रियजन की कभी वो
actually prem,
निंदा नहीं करते हैं, निंदा ना सुनते हैं, ना निंदा।
those who love, who have the prem, they will never listen criticism of their beloveds, and also they will never speak criticizing their beloveds. And even something which looks like some defect, some flaw of his beloved, it will look as if it is a quality. Like it doesn't look like a defect, it will show to be a quality.
भगवती के सामने श्रवण किया था हमने। शिव जी की पत्नी सती देवी के मुख से भी श्रवण किया था।
So I had listened this from the mouth of Sati Devi, the wife of Shiva.
ये आज उसी को प्रत्यक्ष कर रही है।
And now I'm seeing directly.
निश्चित है कि श्री कृष्ण प्रेमवान नहीं है।
But is it true that Krishna has no prem? Sorry, I don't know which sloka Gurudev is reading, I'm lost.
यह कह रहे हैं कि तुम्हारी सखियों इस प्रकार विषय में प्रमाण है। फिर कहने लगी देवांगना ने कृष्ण कहने लगी,
Then Devangana told Krishna, how can Krishna be premavan, full of prema?
वो ऐसे कैसे हम समझेंगे?
How can we understand him to be like this?
आचरण तो दिखाई नहीं पड़ता।
Because we see his behavior.
इसलिए इनके हम नहीं मानते वो प्रेमवान है, प्रेमवान है। कौन कर रही है?
So who is saying this?
देवांगना।
Devangana. You should remember that Devangana is saying.
इसके भी प्रमाण तो है, तुम्हारी सखियां भी है और तुम्हारे अनुताप रूप दावानल में दग्ध मेरे प्राण भी यह कहे कि
okay.
इस विषय में प्रमाण है। और तुमने जो रास के समय अपने परित्याग के विषय में अपने प्रियतम श्री कृष्ण को अभिप्राय को बतलाया, उन पर भी
99. You have told me the reason why he left you at the time of Ras, but how can I believe what you say? You have not heard this from his mouth, nor from any of his friends. And even if you did hear it from them, so what? Even have any of them ever spoken a true word in their life? Yeah, now 99, I think. I just... In the time of Ras, Srimati Radhika,
मान करके जब रास बंद कर दिया,
when she became with the sulky mood, she got sulky and the Rasa Leela stopped. So to break the man of Srimati Radhika,
उस रास में उनको चोरी करके लेके वे चले गए।
Krishna took her, but nobody knew. This was the autumn season of Ras Leela.
रास में उनके चोरी करके ले गए, सबके सामने, सबको किसी को पता नहीं है।
But nobody knew what happened.
हमारे विश्वनाथ चक्रवर्ती पाद कह रहे हैं, ये दूसरी गोपियां तो सौभाग्य को मद में मत्त हो गई।
Shukadeva Goswami said, other gopis, they were feeling the Saubhagya mad. Because the gopis were thinking, Krishna is only dancing with me.
और अपने सुहाग के लिए, सुहाग समझते, सौभाग्य के लिए।
And they were feeling so intoxicated or proud because of their own good fortune, their opportunity to be there with Krishna. But Srimati Radhika, when she saw this, she had man came to in her heart, and then Srimati Radhika stopped dancing in the ras. This is in the Saradiya ras. So when she stopped dancing, Krishna, what did he do? He forcefully took Srimati Radhika out of that ras and disappeared with her. In Srimad Bhagavata didn't explain this actually with verses, but our acharyas, like Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad, they say that in this autumn season ras, when Srimati Radhika had the sulky mood and stopped dancing, Krishna took her forcefully and left with her. Because in this Saradiya Rasa Leela, it wouldn't be possible to pacify the man of Srimati Radhika in front of everyone in the Saradiya Rasa Leela.
उस रासस्थली में, शारदीय रास सामने राधा जी को मान मनाना संभव नहीं था। ये तो जी कहा, तो इसमें रायरमानंद क्योंकि उस रासस्थली में, शारदीय रासस्थली में सबके सामने राधा जी को मान मनाना संभव नहीं था। ये तो जी कहा, तो इसलिए रायरमानंद
I don't know what happened. What happens is not some problem.
लेकर के चले गए, क्योंकि उस रासस्थली में, शारदीय रासस्थली में सबके सामने राधा जी को मान मनाना संभव नहीं था। ये तो जी कहा, तो इसलिए रायरमानंद
You're having the same problem, or it's only me? I don't know. The Hindi one is some problem. Again, it's coming back to the same point again and again.
ये तो जी कहा, तो इसलिए रायरमानंद राधा को लेकर के चले गए, क्योंकि उस रासस्थली में, शारदीय रासस्थली में सबके सामने।
Could you guys check if also you're having the same problem? Because for me it's like stuck. It's not coming.
ये तो जी कहा, तो इसलिए रायरमानंद क्योंकि उस रासस्थली में, शारदीय रासस्थली में सबके सामने तो मान मनाना संभव नहीं था।
Começaram outra? Tá, peraí.
ये तो जी कहा, तो इसलिए रायरमानंद निर्लज्ज होकर की और समस्त गोपियों की उपेक्षा करके,
so he neglected all the other gopis.
उपेक्षा करके, नेग्लेक्ट कर, समस्त गोपी के नेग्लेक्ट करके.
So Krishna has neglected all the other gopis and
राधा जी के पीछे पीछे
he chased after Srimati Radhika to break her man, to pacify her. Not only that, this is now the spring season Ras dance is different. And also, when Srimati Radhika was sitting, Krishna came to her, held her feet and asked for forgiveness. Asked for forgiveness. Consider himself an offender. Actually, this last line, Jayadev Goswami couldn't write. Then Krishna, he manifested in the form of Jayadev Goswami, and he ended this slok.
हे राधे, तुम्हारे मान रूपी गरल बा विष को जो है,
Hey Radhe, please take this poison of your separation from me.
जिस प्रकार
Just like the snake lives in the hole, but Garud,
वह पंजा के द्वारा,
with his like with his, how do you say, crow? No, what's the name? Like with his hand of the bird, I forgot the name. With his paws, like. Anyway, he takes the snake from the hole. So garal means this poison. This is giving so much suffering to me. I cannot tolerate it. I put my head at your feet, my peacock feather, my flute. Because if somebody is bitten by the snake, what happens? Like stung, no? Like a snake bite. Then very quickly, this venom spreads to the person's body, and then you have to use this kind of antidote. You know that Bishakoy. Bishakoy, this is like Sanskrit word for this. You know, Portuguese we say antídoto. English, you know, like they make this substance. I forgot the name. Like in English, antidote, maybe something like that. This substance you take to cure yourself if you're bitten by the snake. So this substance is also made by the snake venom. You know, but it's made by the snake venom. And so Krishna is saying to Srimati Radhika that her lotus feet is just like this. Because Krishna is like feeling separation is like a poison in his body. So the feet of Srimati Radhika is like this antidote, this substance which counteracts the snake venom. By the touch of her lotus feet, this poison of my lust will be counteracted, will be relieved. Ai, obrigada, gente. Graças. Your heart is so broad. You are magnanimous. You are so generous. You are magnanimous, generous. So please relieve this venom of my lust. Krishna is praying to Srimati Radhika like this. Also in Shri Rupa Manjari we see this kirtan, Shri Rupa Manjari Pada. How is my state if I don't see you?
मेरे शरीर को क्या कर रहे हैं?
My snake, my body is like just like as if I was beaten by the snake, and I'm feeling so much pain if I don't see Rupa Manjari. That Kirtana explains.
एकमात्र शांति के उपाय क्या है?
So the only way of being relieved from this poison, if you put your lotus feet on my head, this will be the antidote to this venom of my lust, of my desire, separation, etc. So like this, Raya Ramananda, when he quoted this sloka of Gita Govinda, Mahaprabhu said, oh, this is true. So yeah, like this, it's proved how Srimati Radhika's love is the highest. Through this shloka of Gita Govinda, it's proved how Srimati Radhika's love is the highest. Prema doesn't wait, like whatever you speak or not to other people. So these transcendental poets, they wrote this shloka. Srimati Radhika is saying, oh my friend Lalita Abhisheke, bring a drum, like a mridanga, like some drum, and you can go in the paths, you know, the trail, you know, the road, like this, and you can you know, like this paths, this like spread, like one person goes for the Holy Gate, D Gate, all these paths, the roads where the people are going and coming, like the paths of that the people are walking. So Srimati Radhika tells to Lalita, take one drum and go in all these places, like all the roads, like saying like this, where the people are going, and tell that Srimati Radhika loves Krishna. People can criticize me, can insult me, can swear me, you know, like insult me. I don't care. Some Vaishnava poets in this Bengali kirtan, Bengali verses, they are explaining the mood of Srimati Radhika. Hey Krishna, for your love, whatever this blasphemy of this material world is, I'll just use on my neck, just like a necklace. Generally use a necklace in our neck, something very, very valuable, for example. But Srimati Radhika, she's saying, I'll use this necklace of the kalank, means of the blasphemy. I'll use the blasphemy necklace without any trouble, like without any concern. So the topmost prem that Srimati Radhika shows towards Krishna, nobody in the past or in the future has something like that, has a prem like hers. Then Srimati Radhika said again, oh my friend, Devangana, listen. Yeah, blaspheme, like blasphemy, you know, this blasphemia is like
श्रीमती राधिका वही कह रहे हैं,
Srimati Radhika is
मेरे
saying,
प्रियतम श्री कृष्ण के हृदय में जब जिस भाव का उदय होता है, मैं तभी उसके हृदय स्थित सब भावों को समझ जाती हूँ। इसके उत्तर में देवांगना वेशधारी
Verse 100, Shri Radhika then said, Saki, I am aware of all the moods in the heart of my beloved Shri Krishna as soon as they arise. To this, the heavenly themselves replied, Radha, you have you studied the scriptures that delineate the means by which one can meet with Achyuta? The scriptures are Achyuta Yoga. So Devangana is asking, whatever bhav comes into Krishna's heart, you understand? Why? How?
अर्थात क्या तुमने अच्युत योग शास्त्र का अध्ययन किया है जिससे तुम कृष्ण के
The scriptures on Achyuta Yoga which describe how you are able to enter Shri Krishna's body and mind? Because many kinds of yoga and like this.
ये समस्त कहने की योग्य नहीं है, तथापि
Actually, it's not about yoga, but still, here it's saying like this.
जो लोग काम शास्त्र आदि लेके आलोचना आदि
Those who discuss the Kama Shastra,
उस समय एक दूसरे के भाव को जान पाते हैं.
So they get to know each other's bhavs. So there is one Shastra named Achyuta Yoga. I don't know, but it's written here.
इसलिए कह रहे हैं, क्या तुमने अच्युत योग शास्त्र का अध्ययन किया है?
Have you studied the Shastra Achyuta Yoga,
मन तथा
which describe how you are able to enter Shri Krishna's body and mind?
श्री राधा जी ने कहा, तुम देवी हो अतएव अच्युत.
Shri Radha replied, you are celestial damsels, you are always eager to cultivate the perfection of Achyuta Yoga. I am just a human being. How can I be like you? Are you asking me how can I possibly know the mind of my beloved? I shall tell you everything if you have faith that what I say is true. If not, why should I waste my words?
इसलिए राधा जी कह रहे हैं, ये देवी ये वास्तव में एक मैं साधारण मानवी हूँ. कौन करे? राधा जी करे.
So Shrimati Radhika is saying, hey Devi, actually I'm an ordinary human being. Shrimati Radhika is saying, I've never read this book, Achyuta Yoga. I've never read it. Or also I've never read any Kama Shastra, these books of Kama. But still, hearing this, that heavenly damsel answered, 102, Hey Radhe, if you can convince me with logic and you can awaken my faith, then why would I not believe in you? It is true that your beloved Shri Krishna is an ocean of good qualities, but it is only your own personal opinion that he has prem. What you said that Krishna is an ocean of prem. Krishna is Gunavan. He has many qualities. But actually this is giving ornaments to your mouth because you love him. So if you love someone, if you have affection for someone, then you only see the person's qualities, of course. The lover and beloved, they never see each other's faults. They never see each other's faults, lover and beloved. Because when when you start seeing each other's faults, the prem splits. You know what it splits? Divides. The prem divides. And slowly, this prem ends, finishes. That's why Shastra says that lover and beloved, they should never, they never see each other's faults. But if there is some faults, for them, for the other one, it will look like a quality, not a defect or a flaw, a bad thing. So we have been reading this book again and again. We have been repeating the same. Shrimati Radhika wants to speak the same thing. Shrimati Radhika wants to speak. Krishna is Premavan, he has Prem. He is Gurnavan, he has so many qualities. Krishna is not kapart, he is not cheater, he is not a hypocrite, he is like completely one-pointed to me. He is not debauchee like this. So these other faults you're seeing that also people from this world, they might see in Krishna. Actually, these people, they don't know about the Prem. That's why they see these defects like this in Krishna. What is the symptom of being a gentleman or a bad person? Tulasidas explains in Ramcharitmanas. Sorry, a sajjan person means a gentleman, like a good person who only see good qualities. Even if something bad, he always see the good in that. But the durachari means the bad person. He, of course, he always criticizes everything. But even if he sees someone's qualities, for him it will look like a defect or a flaw, a bad thing. This is the symptom of a good person, like a gentleman, and a bad person. Tulasidas explains in the Ramcharitmanas these things. So Shrimati Radhika is saying, oh my dear friend, you are very clever in making many jokes. 103. My dear Saki, you joke most cleverly. You say that you have acquired expertise in the art of entering the body and the mind of the beloved or anyone else. But now you are realizing that actually you are unable to understand the mind of your beloved. So, the Vangana asked Shrimati Radhika, how can you know the mind of Krishna? Have you entered his body? So these two examples are given. This is Achyuta Yoga. Achyuta Yoga, this yoga of Achyuta. Through this yoga, the yogis, they keep their gross bodies, and if they're subtle body, they enter inside one person's mind, and they'll get to know something about that person they want to know. Just like, for example, a ghost or a witch, you know about them, right? So their body is subtle, you can't see their body. So they absorb in someone, like they possess someone, and then whatever question you make to that person, actually the ghost will answer to the question. Isn't it? So the ghost will answer. So why, how the person gave the space in their mind to this ghost? Actually, because this ghost is subtle body, then he came inside your mind, then he can tell about you. So if somebody is possessed by the ghost, you can ask, where have you come from? Where do you live? What do you do? Okay, where I am coming from, he'll tell everything.
ये भी सूक्ष्म शरीर वाले जो होते हैं उनके भी कुछ ज्ञान होता है और दूसरी बात है
so those and also another thing is that in the Shastra explains about many kinds of mystic powers. So the yogis, they have this anima, lagima, many kinds of mystic powers, so they can also enter in another person's body, and then after entering he'll be able to understand everything about that person. Just like Shankaracharya example. Shankaracharya told to his disciples, take care of my gross body here. And with his subtle body, Man Buddhi Ahankar Chitta, he went and he entered the body of a dead king and then he like resurrected, like the king came back to life. And then with the wife of the king, he did many kinds of practices or knowledge like this. And then he again came back to his own body. And then he was able to defeat that wife of that man. So Shastra explains. So this is called Achyuta Yoga. Many kinds of yoga. Many kinds of yoga. So the yogis, they do all this. So Devangana is asking Shamatraka, do you know this Achyuta Yoga? So like, how do you know Krishna's mind? Shamatraka says, no, I don't know. Actually, I have this spontaneous prem in my heart. This is the difference between the yogis and the bhaktas. What did they say? This is the difference between the yogis and the bhaktas. The yogis with yoga, they can enter someone's heart and do some bhog, means do some meeting, do bad things. Shastra explains. But the devotee will not do this. Okay, for example, how many people came in the hearts of Haridas Thakur? How many? Prahlad Maharaj came, Brahmaji also came, and that son of the Brahmana, son of Richak Muni, who was cursed because he didn't wash the tulsi leaves, and he offered the tulsi leaves to Vishnu without washing. So he was cursed because he did this bad thing, and he was born, that he had to be born as a Shudra, like a person without case, even lower. And so this man also entered the body of Haridas Thakur. So 3 people inside Haridas Thakur. And the eternal Haridas Thakur is the eternal associate of Mahaprabhu in Shatadvipadham. He's eternally there. After the Bhauma Leela, Brahmaji came back to his own place, to Brahma Lok. Prahladji comes back to Sutal Lok, where he stays. Like the story of Dronadhara also you've heard. That Nanda Jashoda are Krishna's eternal parents. But so, through Yogamaya, Krishna manifests Nanda Jashoda in this material world. And Dronadhara also come inside their bodies. But after the Leela is over, finished, ends, this Dronadhara, both of them, they leave the body of Nanda and Jashoda, and they stay in Gokula like the neighbors of Nanda and Jashoda to relish Vatsalya Ras. So Shastra describes. This is the difference between the bhaktas and the yogis. Do you understand?
श्री कृष्ण मेरे मन को जानते हैं कि नहीं, इस विषय में तुम्हें यह कैसे जिज्ञासा कर रही हो, इसका तो रहस्य है कि उसे बतला रही हूँ। सुनो, आज मैं तुम्हारे द्वारा तुम्हारे प्रेम की बड़ी सफल हो रही हूँ, इसलिए यह बात है अत्यंत कठिन नहीं है। ऐसा कहने पर भी तुम्हारी सुख प्रकट कर रही है, कठिन नहीं है। ये प्रेम की कथा क्या बताए, तब भी तुम्हारे सुख के लिए मैं ये कहा दिया। अर्थात कहते हैं इस प्रकार राधा जी कृष्ण के मन को जानती है।
Srimati Radhika knows the body of Krishna, and Krishna also knows the mind of Srimati Radhika.
कोई जोग प्रकाश के द्वारा नहीं।
It's not a thing of yogi. Actually, the prem, the lover and beloved, they know. The prema makes them know each other's hearts. Makes them realize each other's hearts. not like the yogis, not with the Sata body, anima, lagima, and entering out the people, other body. No, the prem automatically makes them realize each other's hearts. Hey Devangana. Shri Krishna, 105. Shri Krishna disguised as a heavenly damsel said,
यद्यपि उससे मेरी धृष्टता ही प्रकाशित हो रही है, तथापि तुम्हारे प्रति के द्वारा चंचल होकर तुमने यह प्रश्न कर रही हो, इस वृत्तांत का श्रवण आदि रहस्यपूर्ण होने पर भी तुम्हारी यह सखी उसे जिस रूप में सुनाना चाहती है,
I'm lost, sorry. I think 104, no?
उसी रूप वर्णन करना ही उचित है, तथा कुछ भी गोपन करना अनुचित.
Oh no, sorry, 106. I got lost. 106. Now he just read 106. 107. Shri Radhika then said, common people say Radha and Krishna are eternally present in each other's hearts, and that is why they know each other's minds. Factually, the real truth is this: we are one soul. It's not possible for one soul to become two. But the soul can be only one.
हम लोग क्या ग्रहण करते हैं?
Just like the almonds.
मूंगफली मान लो, मूंगफली के ऊपर देखने पे एक
I think like the nut, you know, the nut maybe.
वो छिलका के द्वारा वो क्या रहता है?
Which one? Like maybe the almonds, like externally is like reddish and looks like just one, but if you open inside is like two. It's made of two parts, but externally it looks like one. So we give this example sometimes also like to the jiva, because the jiva is covered with the gross body, and also there is the subtle body and the chit sharir, the body of the soul. So let's give the example according to the jiva. So this cover externally of this like almond or not, it's like the gross body of the soul. But when they give up this gross body, the subtle body is, for example, the almonds. You know the almond, you can also take the skin, isn't it, of the almonds. It's like reddish skin. The almonds, you know. So you can take out, you can peel, you can take the skin out of the almonds. So this will be like the subtle body. So if you take out this skin of the almonds, like that, you know, this. So there is only this white thing inside. And this you eat. Okay, this is according to Jiva Tata, we can understand like this. But according to Radha Krishna Tata, the same example, we can... Actually, they don't have this subtle body or gross body, Radha and Krishna. Their body is transcendental, so... Okay, so you take out the external cover of the the nuts, the almonds, because actually Radha Krishna, they're transcendental, so they don't have this gross body, and the other reddish cover like the skin, like the almond skin. So this would be the subtle body, but they don't have. But when you see inside, this nut actually has like two parts which are together. There is no difference between Shakti and Shaktiman. These all like material examples, they're not complete. Because how can a material thing compare to a transcendental thing? But still, We give this example according to Jiva Tattva and to
भगवत तत्व में हम उसको
Bhagavad
समझने
Tattva.
के लिए
We
प्रयास
can
कर
try
रहे
to understand like this.
हैं। आप समझिए। तो उसी प्रकार
Like
ये जो
nuts.
राधा
So,
कृष्ण एक ही तत्व है।
Srimati Radhika and
राधा
Krishna, they are
कृष्ण
one
एक ही
tattva.
स्वरूप
One.
है। प्रेम रस आस्वादिते धरे दुई रूप, लीला रस आस्वादिते धरे दुई रूप। राधा कृष्ण एक ही तत्व है,
Radha and Krishna, they are only one tattva.
किंतु लीला आदि करने के लिए वही सत्य शक्तिमान है, मूर्त और मूर्त के रूप में प्रकाशित
But to make Leelas, they manifest in this
इतना ही
form,
बता दिया जा रहा है।
like Murta and Amurta, like the Shakti
राधा
manifests.
कृष्ण एक ही
They
स्वरूप,
manifest in two forms
प्रेम रस निर्जास
to make their Leelas.
ए, राधा कृष्ण एक ही स्वरूप, लीला रस आस्वादिते धरे दुई रूप। तो इसके आप भेद नहीं कर सकते।
So you cannot make difference among them, between them, because they are the same. There's no difference between Shakti and Shaktiman. So Srimati Radhika is saying,
कारण है कि हम दोनों एकात्मा है। राधा कृष्ण प्रणय विकृति वादिनी शक्ति स्मार्ट है, और राधा कृष्ण एक ही स्वरूप है।
Srimati Radhika and Krishna, they are one.
शक्तिमान की द्वारा ही लीला रस
But
आस्वादन
they're-
किया है, बस।
They relish Leela like this, the Shakti and Shaktiman,
राधा जी करें।
potency and the possessor of the
इसके कारण है
potency.
कि हम दोनों
But the
एकात्मा
reason
हैं।
is that actually we are one soul,
अतः
one
एक
form.
आत्मा को दो होना कभी संभव नहीं है।
And one thing can never be two.
जिस प्रकार एक सरोवर में
108. In a lake, two lotuses, one blue and one yellow, may bloom from a single stem. In the same way, our two bodies, one blue and one yellow, are connected as one life. They are one supremely profound soul composed of topmost ras. Okay, this example.
जैसे किसी को जो है जुड़वा लड़का होता है, जुड़वा लड़की होता है, जुड़वा माने दो सिर है। कोई कभी आप YouTube में देखे ना?
Have you seen the YouTube?
दो सिर है।
Like CMAs, how to say this? Twins.
सब देखे बड़े, किंतु उसके आत्मा एक ही है, होता है।
Like
एक विचित्र भगवान की कुदरती
the
है।
soul is one. This is something amazing which happens.
डॉक्टर उसके सर्जरी कर नहीं पाएंगे।
The doctor can separate the, some twins, they come together. The body comes together, If they make the surgery, they die and they have like one soul. Have you seen this? Siamese twins.
इसके सिर ऐसे।
Like the two heads they have together.
इसके पैर सब एक है।
They have the same feet,
हार्ट क्या है? एक है।
but heart one.
सर्जरी कैसे करोगे?
So how to make the surgery and separate both bodies?
दो हार्ट होते हैं।
These kind of twins, they have this to get the body. They are born together. If they had two hearts, maybe they could cut and make two bodies. But they have only one heart.
जड़ जगत में भी ऐसे भी भगवान
So even in material world, the creation of Lord,
आश्चर्य है।
we see these amazing things of the creation of Lord's creation.
उनके दोनों के दो पैर है, उनके चार पैर हो रहे हैं।
So they have 4 feet, 4 legs, no? 2 of each.
हाथ भी चार हो जाएगा।
They also have 4 hands. Everything they have 4, like 2 hands.
ये लड़का जो इस साइड के जो लड़का जो है,
So one boy this size,
दो हाथ आगे
he has 2 hands.
है। इधर की भी उसके दो हाथ आगे।
Siamese twins, and the other one also in the other side. But they have
हाथ जो है
only one heart.
एक है। तो उसके डॉक्टर क्या कर सकते हैं?
So what the doctor can do in this situation? He can't do the surgery.
चीर फाड़ करके
Siamese twins, he cannot cut them apart.
ये भी कुदरती भगवान की
This also, God has this, like even in this material world, you see these amazing things in the creation. So
राधा जी भी इस प्रकार भी तो कह रहे हैं।
Srimati Radhika is also saying,
जिस प्रकार एक सरोवर में
imagine in one lake,
नाल निकाला,
there is one lotus,
जो है नाल, है ना, डंडी निकाला,
one stem, the stem, this stem of the lotus.
कमल फूल,
But from the stem of lotus, 2 flowers are coming from the same plant. One is yellow lotus and another one blue.
पीला हुआ। ये नील और पीला क्या है? राधा कृष्ण की स्वरूप।
So, like they are representing Krishna in this example, Radha and Krishna, yellow and blue.
एक सरोवर में एक ही नाव से
So in a lake, two lotuses, one blue and one yellow, may bloom from a single stem. In the same way, our two bodies, one blue and one yellow, are connected as one life. They are one supremely profound soul, composed of topmost Ras. Externally, we see we have two bodies, but actually our soul is only one. As bodies, we are separate, but by nature, we are one.
राधा कृष्ण प्रणय विकृति वादिनी शक्तिस्मा यही श्लोक यहाँ पर वर्णन होते जा रहे हैं.
This श्लोक describes here because
श्री कृष्ण सर्वतः आनंदमय है और मैं ही सर्वतः
Krishna is by nature blissful, Ananda, and I by nature am joyful, Hladini.
आनंदती तो वादिनी की प्रकाश कहा जाता है.
Actually, Ananda is the manifestation of Hladini. What is the difference between Ananda and Hladini? What is the meaning of Hladini? Hladini means that who gives Ananda to Krishna, because Hlad means Ananda. Just as fire and its burning potency are one, there is no difference between the potency Shakti and the possessor of the potency, Shaktiman. In the same way, Radha Krishna is just one. We cannot be distinguished from each other when we seen as a person and the person's potency. But for the sake of Ras, we manifest in separate forms as Radha and Krishna. Without pastimes, we cannot relish each other. And without form, we cannot perform pastimes. Just like we are one soul but different bodies. So, when we want to relish Ananda Ras, then both of us, we manifest in Murta and Amurta form. Actually, we're only one. So one thing is Murta, manifested, Amurta, not manifested. Radha is in Krishna and Krishna is in Radha. You have to understand this. You cannot say that Radha is not in Krishna and Krishna is not in Radha, because they are only one soul.
इसका कारण है कि लीला के बिना एक दूसरे को विशेषताएं आस्वादन नहीं होती तथा मूर्त हुए बिना अर्थात देह धारण करके बिना लीला नहीं होगी. इसलिए लीला करने के लिए
So to make the pastimes,
शक्तिवान से शक्ति मूर्त रूप में धारण करके लीला आदि करते हैं. राधा में ही कृष्ण.
Radha is in Krishna and Krishna is in Radha. To make pastimes, it's difficult to understand. No? How is this possible? This is called Achinta Shakti. You cannot say that Radha is not in Krishna and Krishna is not in Radha.
इसका कारण है कि लीला के बिना एक दूसरे की विशेषताएं आस्वादन नहीं होती है तथा मूर्त हुए बिना अर्थात देह धारण के बिना लीला नहीं होती. इसी अभिप्राय से गोपाल चंपू ग्रंथ में भी पूर्व विभाग में कहा गया.
So a slok from Gopal Champu quoted now.
इमो गौरी श्यामो मनसी विपरीत बहिरोपी अर्थात यह राधा कृष्ण अपने अपने हृदय में विपरीत है.
The meaning of this verse that Shri Krishna is fully present in Shri Radhika's heart and Shri Radha is fully present in Krishna's heart. Shri Radhika wears sham colored clothes. Clothes. What did you understand? I'll tell again.
कृष्ण अपने अपने हृदय में विपरीत है अर्थात राधा की हृदय में
Shri Krishna is fully present in Shri Radha's heart,
रहते हैं
and Shri Radhika is fully present in Shri Krishna's
उसी प्रकार
heart.
राधा जी पूर्ण रूप से विराजमान रहती है एक दूसरे के हृदय में सदा सर्वदा रहती है।
So they're always in each other's hearts.
बाहर में ही श्री राधा कृष्ण की अंग कांति की बात
Shri Radhika wears sham-colored clothes,
रंग का वस्त्र
cloth,
पहनती है
complexion, and Krishna wears yellow garments, pitambara, the color of Radhika's.
कृष्ण पीताम्बर धारण क्यों करते
So why Krishna does he use this yellow cloth?
वस्त्र पीताम्बर नहीं वो मानो राधा ही
Actually, it's
पीताम्बर के रूप
Srimati Radhika herself that is coming in this form of pitambar
राधा जी जो
and covering Krishna.
वस्त्र
And Srimati Radhika, she used this cloth with the color of sham.
वस्त्र नहीं है
But it's not a cloth. Actually, this cloth is Krishna himself.
और वस्त्र के रूप में वो
That in the form of this cloth is
बाहर करके आगे
covering
करके रखते हैं
Srimati Radhika's body.
इसलिए राधा कृष्ण के अंगकांति के समान पीताम्बर वस्त्र धारण करते हैं उसे देखकर तत्वविद पंडितगण
Seeing these, scholars learned in philosophical conclusions
पवित्र प्रेम स्फूर्ति
have ascertained that pure prem, which is impossible to describe in words, has manifested in two different forms.
मूर्तिमान ग्रहण कर
Furthermore, to perform enchanting pastimes, these forms are both different and non-different.
चरितामृत में
In Chaitanya Charitamrita is said,
गया है राधा कृष्ण प्रणय विकृति रागिनी शक्ति स्मार्ट एकात्मा बबी भूवि पुरा देह विदंगतो उते राधा कृष्ण एकात्मा दुई रूप धरी अन्य अन्य विलासे रस आस्वादन करी है केवल इतना ही जो है जब देह धारण आदि करते हैं एक स्त्री धारण
when they manifest two bodies, one is like female and another one is
शरीर दिखाई
like male.
इतना ही चल रहा है कृष्ण के रूप क्या हम देख रहे हैं पुरुष के रूप में
We see Krishna as like a man,
हम कैसे रूप
and
में
we
देख
see
रहे हैं
Srimati Radhika as like a
स्त्री के रूप में
woman.
है ऐसा किंतु ये दोनों एक ही तत्व
But actually they are only one tattva.
ज्योतिनी माने लक्ष्य लक्ष्य समझते हो
Just like the wax.
समझ में आता है
Do you know what is this?
लक्ष्य नहीं दिखा जिसको ज्योतिनी कहा जाता है
Laksha,
इंग्लिश
Jatuni.
में क्या बोलता है
In English they call
लक्ष्य गृह लक्ष्य
wax.
यदि दो खंड
There are two pieces.
टू पीसेस यदि दो पीसेस यदि
Of these two pieces
यदि
of wax,
एकत्र कर दो
if you mix
एक गरम
them,
ताप दे दो
like you put them together
एकत्रित करो
and you put them in the fire, like in the heat,
करके क्या हो जाएगा
these two piece of wax, they will become one. Do you understand?
हो जाएगा जब फिर दोनों के
Wax, yes.
विभाजन करने
But when they become one, then you cannot separate them into two.
जड़ उदाहरण है कि
This is a material example.
है ठीक उसी
Sera,
प्रकार
see. Don't so
राधा कृष्ण
like that.
एक ही है वो
Radha and Krishna, they are only one.
है यथा ज्योतिनी भाग इसमें भी राय
Just like the wax.
वही तो वर्णन करते जा रहे हैं
Rai Ramananda Samvad explain like that. Exactly like this.
मिल करके क्या हो गया एक हो गया ऐसे जुड़ गया बस है ठीक उसी प्रकार राधा कृष्ण एक आत्मा दुई देह धरी अन्य अन्य विलासे रस आस्वादन करी विलास रस आस्वादन करने के लिए
To relish the ras, this Radha and Krishna, to relish pastimes and all these modes, Radha and Krishna manifest in two forms.
रायरानंद भी यही बोले
Rai Ramananda also will tell later.
क्या मैं रमन हूँ कि मैं रमन
Am I the enjoyer or the enjoyee?
क्या मैं आस्वादन करने वाली हूँ कि
Am I
आस्वादक है
enjoyer
है कि एंजॉयी है
or the enjoyee?
इसका निर्णय लेना बहुत
To decide this is very difficult.
है श्रीमती राधिका कृष्ण प्रेम की विकार स्वरूपा है अर्थात राधा
Srimati Radhika is the very form of the transformation of Krishna Prem. And this Krishna Prem in its most condensed states. She is the bliss-giving.
कृष्ण की प्रेम विलास रूप साधनी शक्ति है। श्री राधा एवं श्री कृष्ण एकात्मा होते हुए भी विलास तत्व की नित्यता हेतु अनादि काल से गोलोक वृंदावन में
They have assumed two separate bodies to perform their eternal loving pastimes in Goloka Vrindavana. From time without beginning, in Goloka Vrindavan, Radha and Krishna, they manifest these two forms and they are staying there. We cannot think about this in this material world. In transcendental world, Radha Krishna, they are staying in two separate forms. To relish this rasa, all these pastimes. In the transcendental world, there is no six transformations, like being born, growing up, dying. Whether you are a man or a woman in this world, 6 things will happen to you. 6 kinds of transformations. Just like the milk transforms into yogurt. This is called vikar. Vikar means change or transformation. So in this world, the jivas, they suffer 6 kinds of... Which one? Birth,
वर्धते जायते अपक्षयते विनश्यते और एक क्या है?
This is the Sanskrit names. It's written in Javadharma, like
अस्तित्व होता है। जैसे हम मातृगर्भ में
just like when you are in the womb of your mother.
माता पिता के द्वारा हमारे शरीर आता है पहले, अस्तित्व होता है।
First, our body comes from our parents. A material body. So you're staying in the womb of your mother, then slowly grow up in the womb. Then when you take birth, in Srimad Bhagavatam, in the 3rd canto, in the Kapil Devahuti Samvad, all this is explained. How the jivas, they come into the womb of the mother. So, in the first day, what happens? It's just like a small thing, just like grain, just very small, like a drop. And then after many days, it becomes the size of a chickpea grain. You can read in Kapil Devahuti Samvad. Kapil Dev Bhagavan, he's explaining to his mother Devahuti how the body of the jivas grow inside the womb of the mother. So this is like Asti, and then this Jayate, taking birth. So then Vardhate means growing up. After staying 9 months and 10 days in the womb of the mother, by the desire of Lord, we come out from the womb. So when you come out from the womb, this is called Janma, like birth. But firstly, before you were in the womb of your mother, but when you come out of the womb, this is called Janma, birth. But actually the birth already happened. Actually there are 2 kinds of... when the Jyotish, the astrological calculations, there are 2 kinds. One is that day in which the father, he put the seed in the womb of the mother. From that day is already born the child in one conception. Another kind of conception, the astrologist's conceptions, Jyotish Shastra, is that day in which the jiva, he took birth, like came out from the womb of the mother. Generally they check more these things, no, when the child came out of the womb. It's many kinds of calculations, and according to the astrological calculations. But Bhagavatam is also, in the Bhagavatam also is written this. So then we drink our mother's milk and then we grow up. Actually, the Atma, the soul, doesn't transform, doesn't change. Who is changing and evolving, growing and transforming? The body. This gross body. And then slowly, growing up, then all our limbs, slowly, they become, diminishing, like they decrease they decrease. This is what we call old age. So until when a boy grows up, 16 to 21 years old. After that, he will not grow more. Do you understand? And according to the astrologists, how much the boy will grow up or not, how tall will he be, depends on the size of the neck. How tall a boy will be. If you count like the size of the neck of this boy, you can see, you can know if this boy will be tall or not. Nowadays they do other things. They do some kind of machines to try to, some exercise to try to increase the height of the people. Some medicines. The doctors, the science, they do so many things, but according to the normal traditions, they say like this. You can read the Kapil Deva Samvad and you'll know everything, you'll get the knowledge. Material knowledge, transcendental knowledge, all kinds of the knowledge are in the Bhagavatam. So the saints, they know, they have material knowledge and also transcendental knowledge. They have both. Okay, let's continue.
ये जीवात्मा के जीव पे जो है मैंने यहाँ पर बद्ध जीव के लिए कहा रहे हैं उनके कितने प्रकार विकार होता है?
So the jiva has how many transformations? 6.
अंत में ये शरीर क्या हो जाता है? विनाश हो जाता है, नष्ट हो जाता है, बुढ़ापा आ जाता है.
When in the end this body is destroyed,
वृद्ध हो जाता है.
Slowly the old age comes and
क्षीण हो जाता है.
The body becomes weak.
उसके शरीर में जो पंच तत्व जो है,
and then these 5 elements of the body, earth, ether, fire, water, etc. They go back to their own places, all the elements. Like somebody puts some dead body here. After some days, what will you see? The water which was in the body left the body. The earth also leaves the body. Maybe you've seen some snake or some rat dead on the road or anywhere. Slowly you see, after 2 months, not even the bones are left after some time. You cannot see anything else, anything more. So this is the destination of this gross body. But in the transcendental world, this thing is not there. They don't have the body made of 5 elements. Their body is transcendental, Atma Sharir, Chinmay Sharir. Their bodies are only made by 3 elements. Which one? Which elements? Sat, Chit and Ananda. But what is Sat? What is Chit? What is Ananda? We cannot establish, I can also not show you from anything of this world what is Sat, Chit and Ananda. I can only show you the earth. Like for example, if you rub your body, you see some earth coming out from your body, isn't it? But if you ask me, Maharaj, show me now, tell me, what is this Sat, Chit, Ananda? Show me these 3 elements, please. I'll tell you, look, if you want to see this, you have to go there. Here is not possible for me to show you. All this is things of transcendental world, transcendental things. The transformation of Swarupa Shakti. Because our knowledge is limited to this world. But this knowledge of transcendental world is a thing of Anubhav Vidya. Means I'm only realizing. Only when you realize, you understand. And Prema also is Swasam Vedadasha and Javat Asura Vritti. means the Vaishnavas explain. This is Vaishnava language, all these terms. Like when you study science, for example, there's some also language of the scientists, isn't it? Like for example, if you study algebra or mathematics, they also have some language there, isn't it, in mathematics? So in the same way, the language of Transcendental World is just like this. Samvit, Sandini, Ladini. I cannot show you this. To see this, you have to realize this, you have to go to Transcendental World, and then you have to have this realization. What is the Ananda? What is bliss? What is Ras? We try to give examples from material world, but all these examples, they are not appropriate. They are not completely appropriate. Because a material thing and a transcendental thing, they cannot compare to each other. But still, partly, just to make you understand, we give this example like a Shaka Chandrane, like the moon on the branch of the tree. You know that example?
श्रीमती राधिका कृष्ण प्रेम की विकार स्वरूपा है अर्थात
Srimati Radhika is the very form of the transformation of Krishna Prem, and is Krishna Prem in its most condensed state. She is the bliss-giving potency of Krishna's loving, sportive pastimes. Even though Shri Radha and Shri Krishna are one soul, they have assumed two separate bodies to perform their eternal loving pastimes in Goloka Vrindavan. Because Lord's pastimes are eternal. So that's why this word is used here, Anadi. Anadi means something which has no end. Like no beginning. In this world, everything has a beginning and an end. There's the creation, there's the destruction. Everything in this world, they have a beginning and end. Everything in this world, they have the opposite words. Like everything has antonyms. Like antonyms, everything in this world, they have antonyms. Like creation, destruction, birth, death, like this. But in the transcendental world, you'll not get this. That place is transcendental, eternal. So there's no electricity in that world, there's no no need sun, moon, but still, according to the Leelas, you see days, nights, all these things, just to relish the Leela and everything. So, like for example, Srimati Radhika goes to meet Krishna. This is called Abhisarika Naika. She goes in late at night, in the full moon night. Srimati Radhika, she goes to meet Krishna. Where? In the transcendental world. So there is a moon also over there, right? So who is that moon over there? It's Krishna himself, in one form. With his Chit Shakti, he manifests as the moon. Understand? So really Krishna is Advaigyan Paratattva, the non-dual absolute truth. Although he is one, he can manifest many forms to make the Leelas. Krishna is only one, manifesting in the form of the sun, manifesting in the form of moon, manifesting in the form of darkness, manifesting in the form of the light. Everything Krishna is doing. This is Achintya, inconceivable.
राधा जी जब कृष्ण के साथ अभिसार कर रही हैं,
when Srimati Radhika, she is going to meet Krishna in the full moon night, Srimati Radhika, she is holding in the shoulder of her friend Rupa Manjari or Rati Manjari. And the month is Chaitra Mas, the month of Chaitra. What is the month of Chaitra? It's called Madhu Mas. 1 month. It's 2 months. Chaitra and Vaishak, 2 months of the year, they are called Madhu Mas. Like very nice weather this time. And when Radha is going to meet Krishna, in which month? The month of Chaitra. It's not warm. I mean, it's not hot, it's not cold. So the junction of these 2 months, Chaitra Mas and in the middle of Chaitra Mas and Vaishak. Sorry, it's not in these 2 months, just like in the middle of Chaitra and middle of Vaishak. So it's like this time. It's very nice weather. So everywhere is bright. It's like illuminated by the moon light. And Srimati Radhika, she's going to her beloved, and she's holding on the shoulder of her friend, her messenger Duti. And so in this local we see about the moon. So also there is a moon there's a sun over there. So this moon, this sun, what is this? This is not the material moon and sun. Actually, it's Krishna himself that with his transcendental potency, he's manifesting all these forms to relish the lila. This is called Advaya Gyan Paratattva. Non-dual. He's one. But still he manifests innumerable forms to relish Rasa Madhurya, to relish all these moods. भी दिखाई पड़ता रहता है। पहले कहता है देहगत कोई पार्थक्य नहीं था, फिर कह रहे हम देहगत भी पार्थक्य है, डिफरेंस कृष्ण पुरुष रूप में और first said it, but okay, now there's some difference in like in the body. I'm female and Krishna is man, so Krishna is the enjoyer and I am the enjoyee. पार्थक्य नहीं है, किंतु कृष्ण स्वरूपगत आनंद है और मैं स्वरूपगत ह्लादिनी हूँ। कृष्ण आनंद स्वरूप है। Krishna is the personification of Ananda, bliss. कृष्ण आनंद स्वरूप है। वेदांत आदि उपनिषद में भी कहा गया रसो रसो वैसा। In Vedanta and Upanishads also say that Krishna is the personification of Ras, and he's relishing Ras. If you want to make a rasgulla, or if you want to eat rasgulla, what do you want? What do you prefer? You want to cook to make a rasgulla, or you want to eat to relish a rasgulla? You want to relish the rasgulla. In this world, you can do both. You can cook the rasgulla and also you can eat it to relish. Example given. But Krishna, no, sorry, Gurudev said that in this world you can do both, only one at a time. So, but Krishna opposite. He's the same Rasa Sarup. He is the embodiment of Rasa, and himself he also relishes this Rasa. What is the duty of the Hladini? Is to make relish this bliss, like to make Krishna relish the bliss. This is the duty of Hladini. So that's why Srimati Radhika is called Hladini Shakti. All the Tata Siddhanta is given here also. Hladini means to make the beloved relish bliss. And Krishna says, through my Hladini, I relish the Ananda, and also I make others relish this Ananda. And through my Ananda Shakti, my potency of the bliss, I dance. Krishna says,
वही आनंद शक्ति के द्वारा मुझे भी नचाते।
So Srimati Radhika, because of this Ananda Shakti, potency of bliss, she makes me dance. Krishna says.
और अग्नि की दाहिका शक्ति के भांति कोई पार्थक्य नहीं है। फिर उदाहरण दे दे रहे चलो। जब तक स्वरूप और उस शक्ति की और दृष्टि होगी तब तक हम लोग भेद नहीं दे सकता है, भेद देखा जा सकता है, जब तक स्वरूप और शक्ति की और दृष्टि से होगी।
Similarly, our two bodies are joined together as one soul, destroying the darkness of each other's distress, and also giving pleasure to the Sakis present with us. No.
और कृष्ण नाम से अलग-अलग रूप में प्रकाशित हो रहे हैं।
Sorry, I lost again exactly where Gurudev is.
और एक रस विचार में।
So, Tattva Vichar and Rasa Vichar.
लीला बिना एक दूसरे की विशेषताएं आस्वादन नहीं होती तथा मूर्त हुए बिना अर्थात देह धारण किए बिना लीला नहीं होती। इसी अभिप्राय से गोपाल चंपू ग्रंथ में जो वर्णन किया गया है, हे श्री राधा कृष्ण,
Gurudev is reading again, verse 108.
अर्थात श्री राधा कृष्ण के हृदय में पूर्ण रूप से और कृष्ण विराजमान रहते हैं और कृष्ण के हृदय में भी उसी प्रकार राधा जी भी पूर्ण रूप से विराजमान रहती है।
Krishna is in the hearts of Srimati Radhika, Srimati Radhika is in the hearts of Krishna.
बाहर में भी राधा कृष्ण की अंग कांति की भांति
Shri Radhika wears sham colored cloth. I already read this.
बता रहे हैं जिससे हमके समझ में आ जाए।
So we are reading again and again so that we'll understand. Those who are less intelligent, they must read 10 times. We are less intelligent, that's why we read again and again this to try to understand. And with many kinds of examples, we try to understand. Already 8 o'clock.
अभी आ गया 109 में आएगा।
So now I'm 109. Shloka 109.
चलो और 5 मिनट कथा को सुना देता।
Let's speak more 5 minutes of Hari Katha.
जिस प्रकार बहुत अधिक तेल से परिपूर्ण एक ही पात्र
When a container filled with oil has a wick that is lit at both ends, the two flames dispel the darkness in both directions.
करने पर दोनों बाती की दोनों मुख दोनों ओर के अंधकार को साक्षात रूप में नाश करा देते हैं। जैसे फिर उदाहरण दे रहे हैं।
So another example is given. Imagine one pot. Fill it up with oil, and then you put two like a wick, wick that to burn.
तेल को शोषण करके समान रूप में ही वो क्या करते हैं? दोनों तरफ विकसित करते हैं।
They'll be lit, these 2 wicks. Actually, it's only one wick.
और उसके ऐसे थोड़ा फोल्ड कर दो, और वो
so you can fold a little bit, and you keep this wick to the both sides of this pot full of oil.
एक ही साथ में जलेगी।
So they will be lit together, and they will be lit together, and they will be bright and illuminating. So the wick is only one, but with two flames. So this wick is only one, but the fire is burning in the both ends of the wick. So you see lights in both sides. It's another example. When a container filled with oil has a wick that is lit at both ends, the two flames dispel the darkness in both directions. Similarly, our two bodies are joined together as one soul, destroying the darkness of each other's distress, and also giving pleasure to the Sakis present with us. Chaitanya Charitamrita explains. If Srimati Radhika, if Krishna is the desired tree of Prem, Srimati Radhika is the creeper around this tree. And these leaves of this creeper, the flowers which are coming from this creeper, and also the small buds coming from this creeper. All of they are the Sakhis, the Manjaris. And this five kinds of Sakhis. Chaitanya Charitamrita says this. So these leaves, these flowers, these buds, they are from the creeper, of the creeper. They are ornamenting, make more beautiful the creeper and the tree. So imagine a creeper without flowers, without buds, small leaves. Like imagine a tree. Imagine a tree without creeper, without flowers like this. But so the tree must have creepers, like this golden creeper, Swarnalatika. So this Ananda will come, this bliss, when this tree, if the tree is ornamented by a creeper around it, circulating the tree with many flowers. Have you seen the Madhavi and Malati, this tree? Like this creeper of Madhavi and Malati. Have you seen? Many kinds of flowers. It's Madhavi and Malati. One kind of flower. Some are red, some are white. Here many. They sometimes are ornamenting people's gates in their houses here. So it's so beautiful to see this, isn't it? When these small buds come and the flowers and the flower blossoms and this bumblebee comes and is humming around it. Just by seeing this is so beautiful, isn't it? So what is the meaning? If this tree is Krishna, if this creeper is Srimati Radhika, so these flowers and leaves of the creeper are friends of Srimati Radhika, her friends. Like the Manjaris also. So beautiful all this. No, it's so beautiful, so blissful just to look at this scene. And this bumblebee which is humming around it, what is the bumblebee? Are the devotees. Devotees are like the bumblebee. So the bumblebees, they are like these devotees actually. And they are coming to these flowers, and then the devotees, they are attracted to this, for these blossoming flowers. In many kinds of Bhagavad and also book of Ujjana Lamani, this thing is described with many kinds of examples. Okay, so now 110. Saki, when the wind of separation from each other blows, the flames of our two bodies tremble, and we both faint at the same time. The Sakis, all of them, all of whom are experts, anxiously try to stop this wind from blowing. They remove all our distress and restore our peaceful condition by arranging for us to enter the house of happiness in each other's company. So sometimes this wind of separation, wind comes. So remember the wick which was lit with fire. So this wind comes and blows. So this wind is the separation, and then our body trembles. So we both faint. And so it wakes us up from the
क्या करती है?
faint.
प्राण रक्षा करती है।
You know, because we fainted, we were unconscious. So to wake up again, to
सखियों की यही काम है।
come back to the senses,
सखियों के काम
the
क्या है?
Sakis help us. What this is the duty of Sakis. What is the duty of the Sakis? When Radha and Krishna, they are separated from each other. This is the duty of the Sakis. They go to each other and they glorify each other to them. The job of the duty means the messenger. Two kinds of duty: Apta duty and Swayam duty. Like for example, the flute. Flute is also a messenger. The flute is one kind of a messenger. The flute, like for example, Krishna or Radha is fainted. So the flute comes and is saying,
राधा कुंड तट ताये कुंज सत सत अरे प्रवाल विद्रुम मय तोरुलता मुक्ता फले अवनत मुक्ता फले अवनत। भक्ति कीर्तन है कि नहीं?
Bhaktivinoda Thakur has this kirtan.
राधा कुंड तट कितना सुंदर राधा गोविंद की मिलन मानो।
So beautiful this meeting of Radha and Krishna at the banks of Radha Kunda. And this Viraha Bhav comes, and sometimes Milan. So when they faint at this moment, to wake them up from being fainted. So there are two kinds of duty, messenger: Apta duty and Swayam duty. So the flute, for example, there's the Vamshi, the Venu, and the Murli, three kinds of flutes. Many kinds of descriptions. What is Vamshi, what is Murli, what is Venu. So each one has a different duty. Shastra describes all this. So there's all this description. What does the Murali do? Like Srimati Radhika is fainted, and there's Murali. Murali comes with the sound of Radhe Radhe. Means this flute is speaking Radha's name in the same voice of Krishna, like with the same, voice of Krishna. Let's say like this. So the name of Srimati Radhika is being spoken in the same voice as Krishna. The flute is doing this, no? So listening to this, Srimati Radhika wakes up from the fainted position.
और देखो सुन करके राधा जी की मूर्छा हो जाता है। राधे राधे बोली मुरली डाकी बे मदिया ईश्वरी नाम क्षमा। राधा जी की मूर्छा हो जाता है। राधे राधे बोली मुरली डाकी बे मदिया ईश्वरी नाम क्षमा। राधे राम हो रहे और देखो सुन करके राधा जी की मूर्छा भंग हो जाता है। इसी का करके राधा जी की मूर्छा
For me, it's not working.
सर से राधे नाम हो रहे हैं और देखो सुन करके
Some internet issue.
मूर्छा राधे राधे बोली मुरली डाकी बे मदिया ईश्वरी नाम क्षमा और देखो सुन करके राधा जी की मूर्छा.
Yeah, something happened. It's stuck in the same point. Coming back. Let's wait a little bit, but maybe Gurudev's ended also the katha, so that's why maybe they're not making another live. Let's just wait 1 minute if it'll come live. Otherwise, we'll end it, because also it's time over there, so maybe Gurudev just ended the Harikatha. If somebody sees that it's like another video went live. Yeah, so I think it's over. Jai Sri Gurudev ki jai.